It's week 6 of the NFL. We'll get a look at Joe Burrow. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Bengals and the Panthers, and it's all up next.
It's dreary and miserable throughout much of the...
Tua had 200 yards passing, and Tariq had 190 of them. What the fuck?
And we are underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
Jones met the real Jones.
A nightmare start to a football game as they give the ball away on the opening kickoff.
And they put their defense in a bind right away. They have to go into protect mode.
The tight end in motion right.
Check, peek. Opposite, read. Put.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Call it a gain of a yard. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now here's Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jonathan Mingo hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
11 MT, 11 Thomas, 11.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You look at this Carolina defense. Right now, they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So 4th from the bottom, Charles.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as he's able to... there on 3rd and 5.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3 and out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
First down, here's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
11 mighty.
And Burrow going to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
11.
Now it's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 21 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal.
I'm getting Chuba Hubbard the fuck out of here.
They'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Taken in at the 11. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one 28 yards on the ground.
As always, no rooting interest here, but that was pretty, wasn't it? To see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, though, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created it.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, right.
Young off the play fake. He's got Mingo. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Blue check. Ready?
Hubbard is in. Touchdown, Carolina. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bengals set to take over. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Looking deep here for Chase. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 59 yards. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
To Mixon on the check down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Burrow. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
McPherson's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at it. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down this stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think he should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
And that one not going to work at all. Boy, the defense all over it, and they blow that up behind the line. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on third down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on third down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
11, Thomas.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That was... defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
11, mighty. 11, 12, 11, 11, 11.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be second down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
Well, the goal is to get back into this game. The offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to fourth.
Already up 2 touchdowns. How about that drive killer of a sack there to add to their good play? This offense coming away with no points now when some kind of score was desperately needed.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at him.
So far, been so good this season. Well on his way, as you see, to a 1,000-yard campaign. Is he almost having the type of year to where you say, let's let him get his and we'll control everything else?
That's one way to go about it. Personally, I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bullet. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like, who's going to make a play? Because he's made all the plays so far. So I have to go get him first. Build my defenses towards shutting him down.
Good luck. I mean, not many teams have been able to do it. We'll see. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Young throwing complete there to Mingo.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Bengals.
Now a second down throw for Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Young on 3rd down. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DJ Chark in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
11 Thomas. 11. 12.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
On 2, ready? 11 MT, 11 mighty. 11
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is brought in at the 21. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter.
Ready. Red, yellow. Ready.
Off the play fake, Young. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Eddie Piñeiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
The Bengals take over.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And Higgins is going to have a Bengals first down as the tackle made at the 42. Now it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Work in the middle of the... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game.
And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
So here are the Panthers set to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
Ready.
That's caught by Mingo, right side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Ready.
To throw, Young. Got an open man, it's Foster. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Drill green.
They go play action. Young. They'll air one out deep for Mingo. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
11 MT, 11 MT.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. Lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Here we go.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Got.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11, 11 mighty, 12, 12,
Mixon.
12.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter, but you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals are able to claw one back. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter.
This game is completely over. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but Joe Burrow is literally like the modern day Peyton Manning and shit. He is eventually gonna, you know, get his. Damn, I thought I had it. Dog literally just ran a play action on the goal line. And he checked out of play action. Either he checked out of play action or he just completely turned the running back into something different. Because there was no play action on that play. He just dropped back and passed. And only a regular ass nigga would do that. So of course, it couldn't be a perfect game. Bro, whatever, folks. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. That nigga played that shit perfectly. He faked me the fuck out.
Here's Burrow.
Oh my goodness, he got broke.
And he gets this one inside the 15.
Oh, he literally fell.
Too shy of the 10.
I'm just Michael Jackson get better.
This is the National Football League on a... Back now in Cincinnati. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
This nigga just caught a pass in between 3 fucking people, folks. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. How did this nigga run a fucking corner route and still turn around on the same foot? This nigga should have tore his ACL. Who is this nigga, bro?
No measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
Hello? You ain't got to tell me that. I'm not letting nobody up in this house.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3 scores.
Because, nigga.
The turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, the coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Ready?
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow on first down. He gets this one to Boyd. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up second down.
Gun. Stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's caught one more time by Boyd. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and
in search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Got that motherfucker.
By J.C. Horn. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Ready, break.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Man in motion left, Mingo. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Mingo. with his third touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Panthers start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. On the return is Charlie Jones. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Cincinnati set to take over once again. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That's taken in by Higgins. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. This offense so far on third down, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. That is caught, and he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
12.
Now Burrow. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field.
And that is caught. Now they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but...
This nigga actually looked back. That's the more, like, pissed off part about this shit now. Like, he looked back at the ball and still reached for the ball like that. Like, what the fuck, bro? Maybe it's poor awareness or whatever niggas want to blame it on, but I've literally seen niggas catch the ball without even looking at it. This nigga actually acknowledged the ball coming towards him, and he still missed it.
Make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Yeah, I'm that guy. We're still gonna win, though.
And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. About now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
Blaster, 6.
Young here to throw. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
A quick throw out right here. He's got it complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Panthers.
Here's Young from the shotgun. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 12. First down, Carolina.
To the air once more, Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And Shark hauls it in. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
And the Panther first down.
Now here's Young.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And Carolina scores to cap it off.
And this taken in at the goal line.
Pushing his way through.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Carolina, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.